think so.
Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ.
So that we probably should know mostly people.
Despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having framing spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Katina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see.
I'm gonna say, I don't think I met her before.
So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
What the fuck is that?
Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned is actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the sacred flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of sacred flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in Natlan for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem as it
So that Paimon had to say that, even though they have been there for him. What? What did I miss?
For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when.
Damn, this guy got a good voice, you know. I can imagine this guy being a radio host.
Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help.
Just go.
Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Echo the 92.
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some
This guy reminds me of the guy from Bleeding Pokemon Sun and
In
Moon.
that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
What up, my dudes? Man,
Yep.
you know we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Dino, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say. The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I
Hero
spent the war
and
treating
pet.
wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken. Seriously, seriously.
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so you're
Yeah, bruh.
too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first. Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
It might be me, first time me seeing some of these people. Actually, all of them.
I remember seeing him happily rolling around with eyes.
Jesus Christ, look at this guy.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight. Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flowerfeather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials. It was a combat exercise.
Bro, this guy.
Tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame
Is he the only one that tall, or?
of extraordinary power.
Well, they're not even tall, they're just
Warriors
big.
use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame.
Hopefully the other
essence.
people he saw, or else I feel sorry for his
Produced
wife.
enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete. And thus, they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Oh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Molani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
I don't know why, I just noticed that weapon on his back.
How many
Jeez.
people are willing to sign up? If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what...
What?
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts.
I haven't seen this one.
He's quite the popular little fella.
Or this one.
Huh. Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. Gotcha, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
I don't know why. I always play Genshin when I need to do. I always do it at the end or when the time comes. I only got today and tomorrow.
That's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh wow! Go away, bro.
Well, I want put that into the Paimon.
This conversation.
You just say, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. No problem, bro.
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
Oh, we're gonna be able to talk to. This is gonna be my first proper time talking to the Pirate Archon.
Will be better in no time. You're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep? You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
At one. Indra a what? Indra a Epilisaurus. Do I have to? Oh my God, how big these guys are. Oh, cough, cough, cough. Oh, this is like, if you can understand Pokemon language, they're like mouth. Hello, Miranda. Oh. First evolution, final evolution. Uh-oh. Imagine if they did like a do some meow skulls down the way. Vika. Oh, first I'm talking to her in game. Here we go.
I've read through your proposal,
Oh.
and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
I knew this is the first time on Vika Knight, Enlightening Flame, the reveled leader of this land. Natlan, Pyro Archon possesses unparalleled power and an aura to match. The fight against the Abyss has been a long, ancient journey where the echo of memories and the warmth from love illuminate her path, filling her soul with an unwavering light. The road to victory is followed by countless heroes, and she considers herself merely a vessel of the collective strength. Today, Mafika remains steadfast in her belief, guiding Natlan towards a new dawn and a new day.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval.
No.
And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions.
The hammer cool.
Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
Wait, we gotta tell you something.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing.
Oh, I feel bad. We gotta tell. Wait, stop. Too late. We tried. We was about to.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck with what exactly?
Our mother's with Marika.
It's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natlan for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natlan we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the
We so
Bloomflower
short.
trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For
Oh,
example,
dick. I'm joking.
it's my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
I need to stop. Awooga! Ooh,
Finally, you're here.
who is? Nah, I was like, I know her, but first time meeting her. Hey, man, that did this. Known guide in Atlanta, proprietor of the water sports shop. This is a Lee Papa.
That traveler, Paimon. So
I'm gonna meet so many people here. He's a peak yet powerful fitness coach from Tetuk Ocean. Unfortunately named Bruce Mo of that there seat. He possessed for great strength.
hold up. What happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first. What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a
I'm
sudden?
pretty sure I only met this one, but I could be wrong.
So you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs? What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
A fair saurian hunter from Hotziao. He walked alongside the self-proclaimed Almighty Dragon Lord, Adieu.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
Oh, damn.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever.
Oh, I feel bad now because I'm actually really annoyed because Cancer, peacemaker of the Talakan, he is celebrated for her familial strength and carefree spirit.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
I'm so sorry.
I hope you're ready for
I'm
some
so
serious
sorry,
incentives.
but I've got to have to pick one just based.
Luxury hot spring vouchers. I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs? Sounds like
But I think I'm.
If you
I feel
join the
bad.
Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a
What the
sidekick
hell?
of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau!
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
no one wants that.
What? He actually is male blasting off again.
Barbecue? Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Let me just do this. Don't want that shit.
Getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
You kidding me?
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too. I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips. Oh, Paimon loves those too.
This is sad because if I actually, well, if I was up to date, then I would actually be, oh, I like this tribe more. Well, the only tribe I'm leaning for is the one that Kit Lolly. Is it Kit Lolly?
You know what? Paimon's
Granny in.
to leave this one to you.
Oh, we're gonna join.
sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side, second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh.
Shut up, Paimon.
Mentioned earlier.
Shut up, Paimon.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
Alright, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Nearly time. They work fast. Oh. The artwork is beautiful. Oh, whoa.